Lifting guinea pig. Today we're gonna make a little video about the difference between the different pre-workout that Steel supplements have to offer. So a few weeks ago, I ordered a sample pack from Steel, and there were three like this, yeah, pre-workout in the box. So I tried them out. I'm gonna tell you the difference that there is between them, not in ingredients point of view, but mostly on the effect, because there's a lot of ingredients in those things, and most of them I'm not gonna be able to even tell you what it is and what it is for, but we're just gonna go through the lineup, okay? So the package that I order is exactly this one you get right there. Basically, you have Adiabolic, which is also a pre-workout, but I'm just gonna put it aside because it's something that can be stacked just like the pump that I don't see on the picture, but I had a sample of pump too, pump AF for anabolic fantasy, maybe. Anyways, so yeah, you have amp right here, charge and pre. Okay, so pre is your I will call it the entry level pre. Pre is what I called your entry level pre workout. It's not crazy strong. It's not that strong. It's probably something similar to the 6 star pre workouts. They're not strong. They give you a little bit of fuzziness before you start working out, but and while you work out, but I mean they're not crazy. You're not gonna get like night and day difference between the other two that are coming. Okay, not much to say. I had this is the blue sky, but the one I tried was the peachy one, which is fine. It tastes good, tastes alright, blends well. But otherwise than that, there's nothing really special about it. Right, you got L-citrulline, 2 grams. The only thing I'm gonna tell you about that is that it helps to open your veins and help the blood flow while you're training. So it has a little of an impact on the pump. Okay, so that's the thing about it. Otherwise than that, it's a simple pre-workout. Okay, no nothing exciting there. Um, Charge. Okay, charge is a different beast. Okay, usually I don't. I mean, usually once in a while I'll train in the evening. Most of the time in the morning, but um, I took this one at 6 p.m. Okay, and I didn't slept until 3 a.m. It's crazy. Yeah, I never expected to be. I mean that awake for so long because of a pre-workout. It's crazy. While I was training, I kind of felt the effect of the pump. Okay, I kind of felt that. I didn't get tired as much as I do without pre-workouts or with like the pre, but I felt my muscles working. Okay, my mind muscle connection was there. I mean, I was lifting, I was feeling like I couldn't get more rep, nothing left in the tank, and it was working well. Okay, there's also a lot of B6 and B12 in this one, which is, I mean, it's supposed to help you stay awake and focus, but I think the big part of the job is here in the energy and focus section of the ingredients. Okay, it's house blend. Okay, so probably I mean the caffeine. It's okay. It's all right, but you have the citrulline and the B. I think it's B12 and B6. They help you stay awake while you train. All right. Now the amp one. This is not. This is amp as fuck. Okay, really, it's really is. Okay. The most important thing that I can tell you about this one is that I was worn out. Okay, I was lifting, I was doing curls, okay, at some point, and I was lifting and was going, but I didn't feel any pain, anything at all. I was just trying to lift and it wasn't moving anymore. I was completely worn out, but I kind of didn't know it. You know, at some point, if you're like, I mean, if the first time you take a pre-workout and you just started lifting 2 weeks ago, you're gonna kill yourself with that, okay? Because you don't have conscience about what's happening. This thing is strong, okay? So we're gonna quickly have a look at the ingredients, okay? Hair, okay? This is where it's happening, I think. And you just like the other one, you have the same quantity here of B6, B12, citrulline, betalanine. I think it's the same thing too. Yeah, it's basically here. It's basically the same thing. Okay, but this is here. There's like a lot of stuff in there. Okay, probably some fillers at some point, but I mean, if that supplement will be a metal band, it will be fucking Slayer. Okay, this is how strong that thing is. I never had a pre-workout as strong as this. Okay, I was literally lifting, feeling that I've got more juice to put, but I was dead. Okay, it wasn't moving anymore, but no pain, no nothing, just stuck there, doesn't move. Don't know why. I mean, I'm not tired. I'm not. Nothing happened, but I'm stuck. It doesn't lift anymore. So I trained for an hour and a half on this thing, okay? And you know, I was sweaty. I took a shower. I was like good for. I went to work. Didn't feel a crash. I went to my day. I trained in the morning, so I didn't feel a crash. I use it, and it's crazy. I'm gonna buy it again because I mean, if you try, I think that it's not something you're gonna use if you want to try your one rep max, okay? Because definitely you're gonna think you're gonna lift it, and it's not gonna happen. Especially if you're squatting, forget it, okay? But if you're like in doing 3 by 8s or 3 by 12s or stuff like that, you could use this, okay? Because you're gonna always feel like you're gonna have more juice than you actually have, okay? So that's the main difference. So just to make a little conclusion, this one here will be the entry level pro workout. And if you never try something like this, that will be a good starter, okay? Um, I'm I'm a guinea pig, man. I'm trying them all, but this is a good starter point, a good starter product. So this is a good starter product, okay? I you know it's funny. I feel like I'm looking the other way. Anyways, so this one here, right there, good entry level. Okay, the pre is a good entry level. If you are serious about lifting and you, I mean, you love your pre-workouts and you instead of taking 2 coffees in the morning before training, you say, well, you know what, I'm just gonna have a coffee and a pre-workout, or maybe just a pre-workout like this. That's gonna work, okay? And if you decide to go like full hardcore, lots of reps, long trainings, like more than an hour, because I mean, actually, if you train less than 45 minutes, don't use any pre-workouts, okay? It's not gonna be, it's gonna give you a little bit of energy, but it's in the long run, it's made for you to have energy more than like 45 minutes, okay? And this one is if you really want to make like, I had, sometimes you hear YouTubers and people say I had like 3 reps left in the tank. You will find those 3 reps right there, okay? And if maybe five, maybe 4 or 5 with this, okay, that's strong. That's the thing that impressed me the most, okay? I am impressed by this thing. Now, if you look at those 3 pre-workouts, they're gonna have like this little thing in the picture, okay? Amp is, well, they say you don't have the biggest pump compared to charge to the Charge AF product. I didn't feel a difference in pump there. Okay, it's just that the energy is insane. Okay, and the intensity is insane. Okay, like you're turning around when you're taking a rest, like the 30-second rest or the 1 minute and a half rest between sets, 2 minutes depending on what your program you're doing. you like you start to shake because you need to lift something. And when you start lifting, you just keep going and until the mechanical doesn't work anymore. Okay, it's not in your head. It's just mechanical. It just doesn't lift. So that's it. So pre-workout, the pre is a pretty good product for starting. Um, Charge and Amp, they're quite the same. They're similar, in fact, but Amp is definitely though. I mean, if you want to have the strongest shit you can have, go with Amp.